Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Okay, we're going to have another look at the Crystal Alley cards, Evolution Edition. Okay, I did explain it a little bit more about what they're like, a little bit introductory into the book, etc. So we've looked at the earth element in regards to the crystals in this selection. So we've looked at all those there. And now we're going to look at the fire element. So let's look at the fire. Let's read a little bit about the fire element. So let's go to the book, look through earth, and now we're looking at the fire. So let's have a look. Fire in... Okay, the chakras are the sacral and the solar plexus. I embrace my power and apply it through action. The element of fire is an intensely powerful ally to call upon when you require extreme cleansing, creativity, and change. Fire dwells within the heart of the earth and displays its mighty force in its ability to turn solid rock into molten lava. Its powers of destruction feed the cycle of rebirth and life as an example in the legends of the phoenix and the dragon. And it goes on. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's look at the message of the fire. The element of fire has appeared as a signal for you to prepare to use your personal power for transformation of your current situation or circumstance. You're entering a trial by fire that will create a drastic change in your experience. Before the creation of the new can begin, however, the destruction of the old must take place. Fire is directing you to offer them up to the to seek deep within to find the outmoded aspects of your life, and then offer them up to the dragon within to be transmuted into new and more beautiful creations. And it goes on. Okay. Old habits, possessions, beliefs, and creations that no longer serve you are to be swept away in the flames of your creative force. From the ashes of these old creations, new and more powerful creations will emerge. By offering these things that you no longer need to the power of the fire, you're making room in your life to manifest the new. This transformation and transmutation process may be intense. It is through fire that we become purified and renewed. Attempting to hold on to these things in your life that are no longer serve you will only create difficulty. Release them readily, and you will find them replaced with the gold of jewels of spiritual growth and abundant physical creation. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but let's have a look at the crystals that we have here. Here we have creation with insight, we have leadership with sunstone, we have integration with argine, Aegirine. With topaz we have intention, creativity with wolfenite, action with carnelian, balance with tiger's eye, power with vanadilite. Okay, we've got abilities with rhodonite, we've got manifestation with citrine, will with malachite, passion with fire agate, inner child with rhodochrosite, and spontaneity with calcite. Okay, so let's have a look. What fire card are we going to focus on today? Let's have a look. Okay, the card, we've got fire here. Okay. Okay, we've got about action being taken. What action do we need to take to integrate within ourselves? So let's have a look at the carnelian to begin with. Okay, your chakras are your sacral chakra, and I express my personal power through action. Okay, and the message is carnelian has called upon you today to tell you that it is time to take action and take the leap. Seeking spiritual guidance and advice in the first step is creating your reality. But the second and most important step is to take action upon that guidance. Without action there is no creation, and we have chosen to come into this world in order to learn to co-create with the universe. Do not fear taking action because of the possibility of failure. Okay, so the other one is integration. Okay, with AEGIRINE, it's all the chakras, and it's I integrate my experiences so that I may find wisdom. It is time to stop, drop, and integrate. You've been taking in a lot of energies and experience and information, so it sounds like you've been taking a lot of theory stuff in. It's about taking the action to integrate all that you've learned, to gain clarity of body, mind, and spirit. Until you have sorted out your recent experiences and cleared the information and energy that is not applicable or useful to you, you will be unable to gain the wisdom you need to move forward. So it could be creating a mini retreat so that you can disengage from as many sources of stimulation as possible. So turn off the internet, cell phone, being able to contemplate what you've already experienced. So that's interesting, to integrate everything. So it's about the action to integrate. So what do you need to do to be able to integrate everything that you've learned so far on your journey? Oh, that's interesting. All things that you've experienced. So that's something to think about today in regards to working with the Crystal Alley cards, Evolution Edition. We're just looking at the moment, I'm just learning through the cards, having a look at what the chakras are, what the messages are, what the affirmation is, just to sort of get a bit of a feel for it. This is a deck that you will always use a guidebook for, even with clients. I always say to them, always give them a quick message with these cards here, but to get more out of it for the client, to get the affirmation and the what chakras they might need to work with, the message from the cards, always use the book for sure. So that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care and bless.